In this video I explain what pragmatism is, and how it is related to the concept of truth. You will learn how pragmatism influences the search for truth in philosophy, and why it represents an important way of thinking for many. Pragmatism is a philosophical movement that originated mainly in the USA. It emphasizes that the value of an idea or theory is measured by how useful it is in everyday life. The point is that something is considered true if it works practically and leads to good results. This philosophy prioritizes practical use over abstract theories and speculations. In pragmatism, truth is not understood as a fixed, unchangeable entity. Instead, it is seen as something that proves itself over time, through experience and action. A statement or theory is considered true if it works well in practice and brings the desired outcome. Truth is therefore closely connected with results and application in the real world. William James, a well-known American philosopher, played an important role in the development of pragmatism. He held the view that an idea is true if it is useful for individual life. For James, it was crucial that our beliefs have practical effects on our actions. This perspective presented pragmatism as a philosophy of action orientation. Charles Sanders Peirce was another significant thinker of pragmatism. He saw truth as a long-term goal that is achieved through constant testing and adaptation. For Peirce, truth was not simply a personal opinion, but something that emerges through the scientific process and collective experience. He emphasized that every theory must be examined in order to be recognized as true. For pragmatists, truth is not what is considered absolutely correct in a philosophical system, but what proves itself in practice. A theory or idea is then seen as true if it leads to useful and functional results. This means that truth can constantly evolve when new experiences and insights arise. Pragmatism sees truth as something that is tested in practical life. In pragmatism, experience plays a central role in determining truth. All knowledge and every truth must prove themselves in the real world to be considered useful and correct. Our experiences help us determine which ideas and theories make sense in practice. Pragmatism assumes that the constant exchange of ideas and experiences leads to ever better truth discovery. Some critics of pragmatism accuse it of neglecting the importance of objective truth. They argue that not everything that seems useful or functional is necessarily true. For these critics, truth is an objective discovery that exists independently of our practical use. Pragmatism is therefore often seen as too relativistic, because it views truths as changing and dependent on context. In modern philosophy, pragmatism still has influence, especially in the discussion about the application of knowledge in science and everyday life. Many philosophers and thinkers engage with the pragmatic perspective to explain how we can apply knowledge and truth in practice. Pragmatism is seen as a useful method to understand the meaning of ideas in concrete situations. This way of thinking has also influenced the development of other philosophical approaches. The impact of pragmatism is wide-ranging and affects many areas of life. In politics, science, and technology, people often act pragmatically to find solutions to practical problems. Pragmatism promotes action based on results instead of theoretical considerations. This way of thinking has contributed to many innovative developments, because it focuses on practical feasibility.